Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So good morning, and this is day 5 of the challenge, and we're going to mix both the workout video and the topic that I want to talk about for today in the same video. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible to be able to let you continue on with your day. Do you like my shirt? Isn't that cool? One Big Impact. Obviously it's a little too small. If you can see, yeah, it feels too small. I mean, it's not too small, but I'm not comfortable wearing it. So we all have insecurities and stuff. I'm not one to say I don't have that. So the first thing that I wanted to cover is the topic of the video today is eat to live, don't live to eat. And you're probably thinking, well, of course, John, that's obvious. But I want to cover 5 things about what that means and how to change your mindset. So the first thing being is you don't need sweets to live. You don't need sugar to live. You don't need candy to live. You don't need ice cream to live. You don't need any of those things to live. They are all bad for you, and your body naturally doesn't process them in a positive way. It really just turns it into stored fat. That's basically what it is. Just to be in layman terms, you're not going to eat a Kit Kat and run a marathon, therefore you should not be eating a Kit Kat. Seriously, I'm dead serious. That's just how it works. The second thing that I wanted to cover is basically what is better to feed your children, the spawn, that sounds horrible. The children that you're raising into this beautiful world to have a beautiful life and healthy life. What is better to feed them? Either McDonald's and junk food, or fresh whole fruits, vegetables, and foods like that. So what is more beneficial to feed your children? That's probably kind of obvious. Is it better to feed them garbage, or is it better to feed them whole foods? If you're willing to feed somebody that you love those foods that are good for them, then you need to show yourself love enough to be able to provide yourself with a positive meal plan or food plan or whatever, to be able to love yourself. If you're not going to feed somebody else that you love that garbage, then you should not be able to you should not be feeding yourself that food. You always have to ask yourself right before eating, is this a good food choice or is this a bad food choice? Because it's important. You're going to live with those results of what you're eating. I'm sorry, I'm lost for words. I'm getting all these notifications on my phone. It's like, burr, 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 burr. I don't know why the hell everybody's messing with me right now. Number 3 is 200 years ago, what did we eat? Let's bring it back to the basics. What did we eat? We ate proteins, vegetables, and fruits. What else did we eat? That's it. That's it. I always tell you, everybody, to shop around the outside of the store. When you walk in a grocery store, shop around the outside. Go straight to the left. What's to the left or to the right? Usually the produce section. Start there. Work your way around. Get your meats, your dairy if you need it or whatever. And most of everything around the outside is going to be pretty much healthy. If you're hitting the inside of the stores, guess what? You're hitting the inside of your gut in a bad way. 200 years ago, they didn't have refined sugars. They didn't have chemically based foods that were being made out of factories. They didn't have tons of sugars and artificial sweeteners that were in foods. And guess what? They didn't have the obesity epidemic that we did. Obesity, what was it? I just looked it up. 190.2 billion American dollars went to fight obesity-related illnesses last year. Like, really? The food industry made $1.24 trillion worldwide. So just in America alone, we're putting a huge dent in obesity-related illnesses. That's bad, guys. We got to seriously think about that. Hundreds of years ago, they didn't have these problems because they were eating proteins from animals. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm probably going to get flack from the vegans on that one. But I'm saying all whole foods, you know, vegetables, fruits, and stuff like that. You didn't have that problem before because we weren't eating all the refined garbage and crap that we are now. Okay, number 4 is control what you're eating, and by doing this, by practicing self-discipline in your food and what you're eating on a daily regimen, it's going to, that self-discipline is going to spill into all kinds of other areas of your life in a positive way. Once I started worrying about what I was eating and actually working on portion control and what it takes to lose weight and stuff like that, and I was disciplining myself, I saw all kinds of my areas. I know this probably, you're probably like, what the hell? What does that have to do with anything? So once you work on self-control and with your food, and with me, self-control with food is my biggest issue. Once I mastered that, and I'm not saying I've mastered it completely, but once I've gotten a good hold on that, I got a good hold on credit. I went from a 340 credit score, which I didn't even know was possible, all the way up to right now I sit at about a 740. And which is actually kind of mind-blowing, because for the first time in my life, I've seen a credit score above like 400. Like, I never even concerned myself. I actually financed my first car, and I've made all the payments on time. I've never been late. And all these things happen after I got control of my weight, and because I practice self-control so freaking hard, and every day, every night, I tried, and I'm not like splurging at night, I'm not eating in the middle of the night, all kinds of things actually flourished in a positive way. So you're going to see, once you get control of this, all kinds of areas of your life are actually going to start to flourish. Okay, so by saying eat to live, not live to eat, what I mean by that, and a lot of people quoted that, I think it was like Benjamin Franklin or whatever. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that quote I just said. I don't even know how that makes it. Sorry. Popping off. If you met me in person, you'd be like, this dude cusses way too much. And you know what? I heard somebody the other day, and this guy was, I felt like, I was like, oh my gosh, tell me this is not going to be an older version of me. He was cussing and cussing and cussing, and I was like, okay, now I see what people are saying. It was really kind of too much. I was like, but it's whatever. I'm sorry. So I apologize, especially for the kids, the Tylers and the Camelia's son out there. Big shout out, by the way. We got 2 kids following. Vanessa's son and Camelia's son is actually, they're both following the challenge. So good job. Keep up the good work. And I expect you to be doing today's exercise. So don't be slacking. Seriously. And stop eating that rice over there. I saw you yesterday. I saw you. I'm just messing with you. So stop saying these phrases. Number 5 is stop saying these phrases. I love food. I'm a foodie. What's some other ones that I hear? I'm on a seafood diet. Food is my friend. Everything I see, I eat. Stop saying those things. Stop associating love or caring with food, because it's not that. It's not. Caring for somebody is giving them a hug or giving them a kiss or something like that. It's not feeding them. It's not doing all that. Yes, I understand, you know, making a meal for your significant other is good, and that's perfectly fine, but you can make a positive, good meal for that person. You don't have to make a horrible meal. You don't have to cook up 5 pounds of hamburger helper and, you know, feed them full of crap or whatever. If you actually love someone and you care for them, make sure you're making a healthy meal for them. Don't associate these phrases with what you think is actually reality, because it's not. You need to realize, if you're associating those things, the more and more you do that, the more you believe it, and the more your waistline increases. You guys, I hope you like our video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Please, if you're new here, this is the 30-day challenge, and I would love to see you guys hashtagging Be Stronger Than Your Excuses below, because that's what I want you guys to do. If you're new here, also message me and I will send you a bracelet. You have to message me on our Facebook group called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, or my private Facebook. You can also message me there just with your address and say, hey, I want a bracelet. Otherwise, I'm like, why are you giving me your address? I don't want to come over. I don't know you. I'm just kidding. But real quick, I wanted to cover my workout, and I'll probably post a video at the end, but I'm going to do it in extreme fast forward. I'm trying to save you guys some time today. I know some of those longer videos can be really time consuming, and not everybody has that much time. So I'm going to do abs today. Today's abs. Get those freaking abs rocking. So we're going to start with 20 knee raises, 50 of each side of the bike crunches. That's 50 on one leg, 50 on the other leg, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see it in pretty fast forward. It'll be kind of funny watching it. 25 weighted side bends, which is like basically you grab a weight, hold it in your hand, and you just rock back and forth and go nice and slow. Try to tighten it as you go down. You'll see me do it. And 75 crunches, 25 leg raises, and that's it. And I want you to do 30 minutes of cardio today. I don't care if it's running, jogging, walking, scooting around on a chair. I don't care what it is. Seriously, just do it. You guys have a beautiful day. God dang, that was loud. Sorry for saying that. Whoa, that was loud. You guys keep up the good work. Day 5, I bet you anything some people are losing weight. And if you're sticking to the meal plan, which you should be if you want to be towards the top of the winning of this challenge, we got the 250, the 125, the 75, and everybody gets something that's in the challenge. I believe we may have had one person fall off, so we're probably at like 18, 19 people. But we're getting ready to change the meal plan in about 2 days. I'm probably going to give you a heads up either today or tomorrow on what that is actually going to entail. So keep up the good work, guys, and let's kill this challenge. Seriously, peace.
Let's do it. I like talking when I go on the fast forward because then it's like, what the hell did he say? You sound like a damn chipmunk. So let's do knee raises. How many are we doing? 3 leg crunches. So that's 50 on each side. So that's 100. 6, 7, 8, 10, holy shit. What's next? 75 crunches. More. You like my socks? Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 25 leg raises. Let's go. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15 more. Can you feel it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5 more. Come on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, we got 25 weighted side bends. So to show you what that is,